In my case with my parents, they don't even have a computer anymore. My mum just uses an iPad. It's a Facebook
Hmm.
machine and
Yep.
Facebook banking and emails. That's pretty much it.
Yep. And I mean, and a tablet, a lot, and that's the other thing too, is, a lot of people are fine with just a tablet.
Mm,
I'm curious, how long we'll see desktop computers in their current form just because of that. But I still prefer a desktop machine because I
mm.
need, a capture card or capture card, a decent graphics card, all that kind of stuff. But I do wonder like how much longer we're going to see them in this form as opposed to something else. I just don't know
Mm.
what they're going to really go to.
No, I've definitely heard people make this argument before. Where I stand on this is like I think there's always going to be a place as long as there is a market for PC gaming. I think that
True.
a lot of regular people, and well, I guess gaming is sort of very much in the mainstream now, but a lot of people who don't game, they don't really need a computer. Like this is why a lot of schools have migrated over to Chromebooks. Like the students there
Hmm.
do not need a when I went to school, I had a MacBook Pro. Like it was like 5 years out of date, but when I got it, but I had a MacBook Pro. That is way overkill, way overkill for anything that you're going to be doing at a school. And because it was overkill, we were playing Halo Combat Evolved. But you don't need something like that for that system. But I think the two things that are going to keep it going are the professional workspace, like doing
Hmm.
3D modeling, doing game development, doing programming, all of that. But
Yep.
even then, a lot of that work can be moved, especially programming. Like, you don't need a powerful local system to program, but if you can offload that onto a remote server, then you can do all the
Right.
same work. Like this is what Torvalds does when he's dealing with the ARM-based version of Linux kernel. He doesn't have a super powerful ARM machine. He just offloads it to an ARM server. But I don't know. I'm curious to see where we go. I know there have been some. I know there's a lot of shift over to laptops. That's for sure. Like laptops,
Yes.
notebooks, those have massively picked up over the past like 5, 10 years, especially as there's been more like bring your own device policies with work. A lot of people just have one computer. It is their work and their home computer. There is this, and now with the like sort of half, what do you call it? Like it's half remote work, half home work. Like you're going back and forth. Oh, sorry,
Hybrid.
half office, half remote work. You're just like going in
Yeah.
between the office and home. A lot more people like have notebooks for doing that as well. So I don't know. I'm super curious for sure.
Yeah. And I'm luckily enough at one of those places where it's a bring your own device. And I've been using a Mac Mini, and it's okay. Mac OS does some really dumb stuff sometimes, but I'm actually in the process of kind of looking to see if I can get a Linux machine to
Okay.
do what I need to do, because I still need a Windows VM in Mac because there's like literally one task that I have to do that Windows is the only place that
Yep.
I can find to actually do it, and I don't have to do that often. So I'm really thinking like, okay, what if I can get all this set up on Linux, and
Mhm.
then maybe I just have Virt Manager or whatever running a Windows VM in the background if I need it,
Mhm.
and then, yeah, I'm really kind of thinking about that because I think that would be really cool to be able to just not have to deal with Mac's nonsense sometimes.